The After Weight Pile Show, starring Rocky Strong. Coming to you from the shack, high atop the broadcast, Rocky Strong Broadcasting Network. Almost messed it up. Had to backtrack a little bit there. But yeah, man, we back. Fresh off the weight pile. What we do today? Ellipticals, push-ups, pull-ups, dips, all of the above, and then we jumped on that elliptical. We did. Running on the elliptical. Gotta love her. Gotta love it. Not my favorite thing to do, but at the same time, you already know what it is. Not my favorite thing to do, but at the same time, usually things that you don't like to do are the ones that actually do something. You know what I mean? Oh! Yeah, dig. Oh, man. What happened, Sofa? Oh. I think Sophie lost her toy up in between the boxes over here. She's been acting weird all day, man. I don't know what her deal is lately. Last couple weeks she's been carrying around toys, whining. Now she's in the shack looking at me crazy. In the morning time, she don't even come out with me anymore. She used to come out with me every morning. Now she don't really want to get out in the cold and shit, I guess. But, yeah. What else? Let me think. Let me think about what's been going on. Well, one thing, for sure. Headed to the gym, man. Yesterday I had my big coat on, because it was cold as shit out. But I also had the purple. Also had the Nike purple cut off hoodie. So I guess I walked right out without my coat last night. I realized it right when I was headed out to the gym today. So yeah, I'm headed to the gym, right? And I'm like, dang, oh, where's my coat? I must have left my coat on the damn coat rack. I sure enough did, man. My big ass parka. You want to go back outside, Soph? All right, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Let's go. Come on. You want to go out? Go ahead. You can go out. Stay. Yeah, I left my North Face parka at the damn gym last night. Luckily, nobody took it. Because it's been a gang of new people at the gym. It's been a gang of people in and out of the gym. Usually, like, nothing comes up missing at the gym, really, like, talk about. But, just leaving a jacket like that, man, somebody might take off with it. You know what I mean? So, I was nervous as shit on the way to the gym. I was like, man, let me hurry up and get over here. Like, it really fucking mattered. It was really just hurry up, get over there so I could see, myself if my jacket was gone. Well, I started going up to the, look for my jacket or whatever, and I was like, man, if I get here and my jacket got took last night, I'm gonna fucking get a new gym, man, because I'm kind of fed up with the gym anyway. So it would have been like the last straw type shit. Hey, Corrupt, what's good? Of course. I was thinking about it right as soon as I hit the live button. I was like, damn, I should have probably made this joint joinable, but there you have it. Of course, man. All right, on. Well, you busy anyway, dog? But luckily, when I got there, my jacket was still there. I was definitely going to go to a new gym if my jacket was gone. I was going to be pissed. It was going to ruin the night. I can tell you that. Like, I could already feel, like, on my way into the gym, if my jacket wouldn't have been there, it would have been a whole fucking scene. Like, I would have lost my temper. I would have called the old lady up, sent her some texts like, these motherfuckers, But, yeah, no. We good, man. Got my jacket back. That thing's expensive, too, so I'll never have another one. You want to go inside, Soph? You're aggravating me now, honey. Come on. I'm going to stop taking you out with me. Every night, we got to take the dog and put her inside. Sofa dog check. Damn, Sophie, get in the camera. Sofa dog check. You heard me? All right, let's go ahead and put the dog up. Put the dog up. Look at the skeleton. Can y'all see him? Hey, look at the skeleton, dog. The seasonal skeleton got lights put on him. Christmas lights. Isn't that fucking cool? I got the one arm up. You see it? He's got his arm up. Sweet, money. We'll walk over there. Hold on. We'll walk over there real quick. Hold on 1 second. I'll put the dog up. Here you go, Soph. Come on. No, come on. Sitting there friggin' stinking, whining and crying at the door. I don't keep her in the shack while I'm smoking. You know, obvious reasons. But, Will, good to see you, dog. Look, we about to check out the skeleton right now. The seasonal skeleton. Look, we're gonna walk up on him. This is the seasonal skeleton. We change him up every holiday. We finally got him switched out to Christmas from Halloween. Look at him. Huh? The skeleton. The seasonal Christmas skeleton. Better than I thought it was going to, man. Idea and all, but I was like looking at it earlier and I was like, yeah, this is gonna be cool. But man, this thing came out even cooler than I was originally anticipating. Lights up his ribs. Look at his head all lit up. Huh? Got his arm up. Yeah, dig. Yeah. All right, Mr. Skeleton. We'll catch you later. I can't wait for the old lady to get home. I ain't tell her about it or nothing. I was telling her, like, she called me and she was like, I told her I was going to go get stuff to eat. She can't text me back really because she's at work. And I went to Wendy's, so I told her, I was like, hey, I got you a Baconator. Natalie, thanks for stopping by. Thank you. I'm doing well. Like I said, I'm hoping that the skeleton down there, you know, you see them down there, the Christmas lights on him. I don't know if you just missed it or if you just saw it, Natalie, but yeah, I can't wait for the old lady to get home. She's gonna trip out. Like I said, I've been thinking about buying a Santa costume, like a Santa hat and shit, and put on it like we did for Halloween, but it's kind of expensive, dog. Like the lowest one I saw was like 50 or 60 bucks, dude. So, you know, like for a whole outfit. So I was like, man, you know what? I was on my way home, right? And I was like, you know what? It'd be a good idea since we didn't put no lights up. We should light up the skeleton, make the skeleton all lit up. Like, huh? Yeah. I'm a little bit fucking smarter than the average bear. I am. I'm a little bit smarter than the average bear. That being said, that's one of the things too. Like, I'd be telling y'all, like, do something nice for somebody that, you know, you care about, for a loved one. Just do something simple, something nice to maybe make their day. When the old lady pulls in tonight, that's going to make her fucking day, dude. Like, it took me probably about 30, 45 minutes to mess with it, you know, wrap it all up, get extension cords down to it. And, like I said, I got off a little bit early today, so, you know, I had time to mess with it. But, you know, that little bit of time it took me, man, that's going to make her day when she gets home. And so, well, more than worth it. You know what I mean? More than worth it. I'm excited about it just because the old lady, you know what I'm saying? She's going to be excited about it. Raw, good to see you, dog. Absolutely. Let's try to be nice to each other out here. Do something nice for each other, you know? For a loved one. Especially Christmas time. Well, Roll shaved his face. I don't know if y'all seen that, but Jelly Roll shaved his face, so everybody's assuming now that he's a clone. I told y'all, dog. Boodle, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely, 1,000. We need all the new members we can, or the new viewers that we can get. Hopefully you subscribe. Hopefully you do, but I can't tell you, you know. I ain't gonna tell you to, but shit, if you did, it'd be cool. Be a lot cooler if you did. But yeah, you as well, Boodle. You as well. Man, we've had some pretty good days lately. Yesterday was cool. You know, a couple people told me that I raised their spirits. The day before, the guy told me that my live was pretty cool when I was leaving the gym. He was like, it's pretty cool you be doing lives at the gym. And today we lit up the skeleton, pretty much like the lighting of the tree for the strong channel. You know, we we usually make a skeleton short every time we change it up. Thank you, Boodle. I appreciate you. Like when we change it from Halloween to what else have we done? We've done all kinds of stuff. 4th of July skeleton, Halloween skeleton, Christmas skeleton. Shoot. Yeah, I can't remember what we did last year, to be honest with you, without going back and looking through all the shorts to try to see what we did last year. But yeah, between now and 4th of July, Memorial Day, you know, it's gonna be kind of hard. You know, we got St. Patty's Day and a couple other ones, but you know, Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So I try to do something, you know, for the skeleton. We keep it up all year and just change up its appearance, if you will. Pretty dang cool. But yeah, man, yeah. I can't believe I left my coat at the gym, man. I'm surprised it was still there, dude, for real. It's a nice jacket. Somebody probably just assumed somebody was still there, you know, and didn't want to take it. Or they saw it and was like, nah, I'm not going to take somebody's coat, you know. Which either way, like I said, if it was gone, that would have been the last day at that gym, man. I would have started going to one of the other ones until I switched it up and changed my membership. But right now they're kind of hit because I've already been there for a year, so I'm on monthly now, you know. So I can dip on them whenever I want. I'm not signed into a contract right now. Usually there's like an early cancellation fee because once you sign up, they want to make sure they get every bit of your money. You know what I mean? Rap 96, thank you. I appreciate that. I do, man. Absolutely, we do, dog. Appreciate you. Hopefully you'll stop by. Hopefully you'll hang out and become part of the strong family. We don't have a lot of strong family in here tonight, but we had Natalie and Corrupt stop by. Usually, you know, at any given time, there could be a whole slew of strong family in here, but some days are better than others. You know how it go. Is what it is type yurt. But yeah, we burned the wheel earlier. Decorating the skeleton. Got a little bit of rest. Got to the gym. I've been doing cardio day, like one day on the elliptical, one day hitting the heavy bag. One day on the elliptical, one day on the heavy bag. Man, I'm here to tell you, Actions. What a surprise. What a surprise from Wendy's. Those chicken tendies, great, dog. Had them again tonight. Got home. I had chicken tendies, right? From Wendy's. I got home, the whole ride home, I was like, wait till I get to the house. Oh, yeah, it's going down. Got here, got my Nashville hot chicken spice out. Bow! Hit them with the Nashville hot chicken. Oh, man. Bruh. Whew. Missile. I mean, they were already good. You know what I mean? With the dip, it was already good with the dip. But, man, you throw that fucking Nashville hot chicken seasoning on it. Winning. Damn, was it good, dog. I throw that shit on everything, dude. I had, wasn't much at the house to eat, man. I didn't stop nowhere to get no lunch or nothing. So I threw that joint on a frozen pizza. It was actually decent. I ate 2 small pieces of frozen pizza for lunch. And I threw a little bit of hot honey and that fucking Nashville hot chicken on there. Woo! Missile. Man, I don't care what it is, dog. You throw the Nashville hot chicken seasoning on it, that shit's all right. You know what I mean? Kind of like, you know, look, I've ate a lot of nasty food in my day, you know, unwillingly, but look, it is what it is. When you're hungry, you're gonna eat. You know what I mean? It's what it is. So even if you don't like something, man, you'll start fucking liking it. By God, trust me, you get hungry enough, you'll like it. But the best thing to do is take like a ramen pack, like a chili. You get chili. Well, I would get chili. Sorry, I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. You know what I mean? But I would get the chili ramen packs, and you just sprinkle just enough on there to flavor it. And there still be a lot of pack left over, so you save that. So then when you get your lunch, and the lunch tastes like shit. So you take that chili pack and you sprinkle it all down with that chili pack, man. Oh shit. Turn something into something. You know what I'm saying? Turn nothing into something in a hurry. Take chicken salad, make chicken shit. You know what I mean? Or chicken shit, make chicken salad. Something like that. One way or another. You dig? But yeah, so that $20 for that Nashville hot chicken seasoning was well worth it. And it's like a big ass thing. It was supposed to be $30, but I got it on Black Friday sale, $24. Between that and the shirts, Hot Honey, Mike's Hot Honey. Oh man, I took that Mike's Hot Honey, man. I took it and I put it was frozen pizza, so it's not very good. And it was Tony's frozen pizza. I've never even ate that. I don't think it's not very good, to be honest with you. It did have like a kind of a chemically aftertaste on some of the pepperonis, or it was the cheese. I don't know, man. Not very good though. I took him through that. I didn't eat none of it before, but you could still taste it through the seasoning and the hot honey. That's how bad it was. I know. I was like, man, this motherfucker got a weird taste to it. Like, almost didn't want to eat it. You know what I mean? Anyhow, long story short, it turned that junk up. It was all right. I put the Nashville hot chicken seasoning on it, a little bit of hot honey, just a drizzle. You know what I mean? Nothing crazy, just a drizzle. Josh Gosnell, good to see you. Look, I told y'all, strong family rolling deep now. You heard me? Strong family up in here. Strong family up in here. Rolling deep. Told y'all at any given moment. At any given moment, it could get thick in here. You heard? That's the way shit goes, man. Just when you thought I was alone. Just when you thought I was in here by myself. Bam! There the family is. You heard? Yeah. Crazy. Good to see y'all. Thanks for stopping by. Absolutely. Absolutely. Can't thank y'all enough for watching and supporting the channel. Big time. Look, memberships and super chats, the jewels, the gifts, and the super chats and members are like pretty much how the channel gets any type of monetization at all. So I thank y'all the most, man. The ads and stuff, it ain't really like, even though I'll be bitching about it all the time, that's not really where it come from. You know what I mean? It comes from y'all that really be looking out for the kid, the members that put $2 on the line every month. Got $1.99 coming off their card automatically. That's wild, dude. That's a hell of a commitment to the kid. And pretty much everybody's almost been there for a year, except for the ones that Actions Not Distractions just dropped 5 memberships in the chat the other night, man. And Actions Not Distractions, modern day psycho. No shade, just saying. He'd be running the Bates Motel, Mother, is that you? Anyway, I love you. I didn't mean to hit you over the head with that shovel. Oh, shit. CB got one again. He gets one almost every time. He must be watching the Fuck Out channel. You get him for something, you know what I mean? Hey, man, thanks, bro. Dom DeMarco. Dom DeMarco. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day. I don't have a soundboard, so I gotta do it myself, you know. I don't have a soundboard, so I gotta do it myself. That's the lead. That's the lasers, you know, when they do the lasers. We having fun now. But yeah, man. Thanks, Actions. Appreciate you, homie. I appreciate you, big dog. For real, for real. Oh yeah, yeah. Wawa and Sheets. Yep. I think I like Sheets burritos better, but that's about it. They got like that fried sampler too, which is alright, but that's only like, you know, it's not really like that, but it's okay though, for real. Like the sampler thing is one of the things to get, but Wawa though got some serious fucking firepower though. They got sandwiches like a mug in there, dude. I ain't never really been in the Sheets of sandwiches that much, so I can't really speak on it, but Wawa now. That's what I was saying last night. I got a club from Wawa last night, and you think it's like a gas station club sandwich? Like, fuck. But nah, dog. They be bringing the heat on them fucking. I always get extra bacon. I know it's like an extra dollar or whatever. It makes the sandwich like nine something, which is fucking ridiculous. But you get ham and you get turkey and you get bacon on both. Khalid Muhammad definitely doesn't like that at all. The ham neither. He would have said all turkey. He would have. He would have said, "Damn, cousin, bacon for real, dog. Don't do that to yourself." But look, I'm a heathen. What can we say, boys? Goddamn infidel. Khalid, appreciate you coming by. Assalamu alaikum. I hope you well, man. I hope you good. I can't really understand that writing, but thanks for tapping in. You're lock in. No bullshit. Goddamn hillbilly, man. I love them. I love fucking pigs. They're fucking delicious. But I'm a hillbilly, so, you know. I can't get the damn app. They want me to, I should have never told them I was overage or whatever. They want to send me coupons. They want me to validate my identification and all that, man. I wouldn't just set the damn thing up like a regular Sheets card or something, you know? Got me hit. Like, I don't really be going to Wawa that much. I usually go to Sheets because my Sheet card actually works. And I can get change off my gas and all that. But I know Michael Torres, exactly. Old hillbilly looking ass. Yeah, I don't speak English like talk about. But I do be speaking English. Josh Gosnell can understand me fine, so that's all that matters. My Appalachian brothers can all understand me, so that's all we need, you know what I mean? Michael Torres, I appreciate you stopping by though, buddy. I appreciate you critiquing. But sorry, I was born like this, you know, ain't much I can do about it now. So we're just gonna have to go ahead and keep rocking out with this, you know what I mean? We can't change up now. We gotta take the girl to the dance that we took, you know, we gotta take her home, so we're already at that stage, you dig? But don't worry. But don't worry, man. Nothing too enthralling, like nothing not that intellectual will be going down on here, man. So it's probably not your thing, homie. You could probably take your pocket protector and all you gotta do is put your finger on the phone and you take it on your mobile device. Let me help you out, man, because I might be a stupid hillbilly, but I can help you out. Put your finger on your mobile device like so, and then slide that bitch slam up, man, and go on and watch something else. That's what you do. That's what you do. Your name sound like you stand in lines for food. But I didn't say shit to you though, did I? Did I, Dimitri? I didn't, did I? I didn't come at you about like having a loaf of bread or toilet paper, did I? Huh? I didn't say, how hard is it to get a piece of cheese? I didn't say that, did I? No, I didn't. Dimitri Petronikov. Sounds like you live in an area where you gotta like stand in line to get something to eat. Man, I just fucking go down to the store and buy something, dog. Simple as that. I'll like, if I want a potato, I'll just go get one, homie. I ain't gotta ask nobody for one. I ain't gotta stand in line for one neither. Just saying. You know what I mean? Type shit. It's great living in the US of A. Sorry about that, boy. Sorry about your luck. Dab. You're crazy, homie. It's one of the funniest. Quentin Tarantino's masterpiece, matter of fact. Like, I think Kill Bill's pretty good and all. And I like Reservoir Dogs. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, also a good movie. But I would say that Pulp Fiction is pretty much his masterpiece, you know. How you gonna do that, man? You can't even get down the road. Likely you got a scooter or something, man. Maybe a bicycle. How you gonna get all the way to America across the ocean on a bicycle, Dimitri? I'm asking. Does that shit got paddles on it? You gonna put fucking you gonna pump the wheels up real fucking big and then just paddle them bitches or something, man? How you gonna get here, homie? You gonna get on a boat? You gonna take a plane? Shit, man. I don't even think you're allowed to leave, dog. You said you was 25. They probably about to put your ass on the front line, homie. Just saying. They probably about to stick your ass out there and you got to go look at them boys with them things. Look out for that. Look out for them drones, homie. Look out. Look out for them drones, homie. Just saying. I hope you don't live next to Chernobyl. They blew a big hole in that bitch, dog. That's just leaking radiation again, man. I hope you ain't up next to that thing, dog. You don't want to sit here watching me, Dimitri. That's all I know. You sitting here watching me, though, huh? I'm dumb, but you watching me, though, right? Talking a bunch of stupid shit. I know it. I know it. Anyhow. Now, unfortunately, Josh, YouTube makes us suffer through this shit for some reason. I don't know why. But they like having these fetuses on here, you know? You got tired of playing Call of Duty, I reckon. Shit, Josh, it ain't no big deal, homie. Ain't talking about nothing. Ain't talking about nothing, like usual. I wish I had something else to talk about right now. I just can't think of nothing right off the top of my head right now. I'm kind of tired. I've been looking for this Chick-fil-A Grinch meal, and I found out that it's actually maybe like just like an AI gimmick. I don't know if they actually even gonna come out with the Chick-fil-A deal, man. Unfortunately, like as soon as I heard there was gonna be a Chick-fil-A Grinch meal, you know I was on it. I was like, oh what? That's why we went by there. And the bacon, egg, and cheese mini chickens. You know what I mean? mini chickens. Delicious. Delicious. Diesel Bomber. Good to see you, dog. Thank you for stopping by. It's much appreciated. Got a Rooski in here. Growling shit up. Diesel Bomber, I know you live too close to them some bitches, man. I know you do. Regular Soviet. Damn Soviet in here. We usually don't abide Soviets. Just saying. We don't. Not here in America. You and Marcus can get up out of here, homie. Yeah. Bro, I ain't going all the way out there, dog. I ain't coming to Europe. Clown. I know I would take a boat, take a plane, take a train. Oh, shit. Dang, I can't remember what we did, dog. I can't remember what we did. I think we did this morning. Oh, man, Diesel Bomber, like if you live out there too, you get like that oil credit or whatever. That just sounds like that might be all right. You know what I mean? Ain't a whole lot to do out there though, dog. You know what I mean? Ain't a whole lot to do out there, man. You know? Like, what are you gonna do? Mine? Or log? Or man, living off the land, dog. Y'all ever watch like Alone or even like Naked and Afraid too? They've been out that way. But Actions, good to see you, big dog. Thanks for stopping back in. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. But yeah, if I could get like the government to give me money for selling oil, that'd be alright. You know what I mean? Alaska? Hell yeah. That'd be alright. I tell the old lady, but she says it's too cold out there. You know what I mean? Diesel Bomber, they say it's too cold out there. Oh man, would it? I'd like to have me like a grizzly bear rug too, I would. I wouldn't mind having a grizzly bear rug neither. Or blanket. You know, like a grizzly bear blanket. Big old grizzly bear. That'd be cool, man. They're huge out there is what I understand. Kodiaks. You ever watch the mining shows or the ice road truckers or the dang, I'm trying to think what else they do out there. The logging shows too. The last hell yeah. Enjoy yourself, Kenneth. Enjoy yourself, brother. Sorry, unfortunately we don't really talk about it anymore because of dang YouTube, you know. They be trying to knock off all my ads. They limited my ads. The commercials, you know. The ads. I know commercials like unknown term anymore. Showing my age there, ain't I? We're good. Jessica, thanks for stopping by. Bigfoot. Mountain Men, yep. I like watching all them Alaska shows. The old lady's like, fuck no, dude, it's too damn cold out there. It's the last, I forget what it is, man. It's on Discovery though, or I know it's on HBO Max. That's what I watch it on. The Last Woodsman or the Last Axeman or the Last something. But they cutting down a bunch of damn trees and stuff, and they ship them down the river. Something's always happening. I think they be making stuff happen just to get the drama up on the show, you know, like, oh, they should catch the yarder on fire. What? You want to catch my yarder on fire? Yeah, let's just go get an old one out the woods, drag it down the road, and we'll catch it on fire. You know what I mean? Type shit. Mr. Plaid, you look like Papa Shango. That's scary. Don't make no fucking voodoo doll of me, homie, please. You look like a fucking scary character, bro. Don't put no voodoo on me, homie. Please don't put no voodoo on me. I got enough bad luck. I got my jacket back today, so that was cool, but I got enough bad luck, man. Don't wish me no bad luck, homie. No shit. Yeah, uh-huh. Oh yeah, man, them dudes are pretty fucking badass too, though. The one dude's a Hell's Angels on that show, man. He is. He's got a big ass tattoo on his arm. Devin Wolford, fresh out the fucking stove. How you figure, boy? With some pinto beans, you dig? With some fucking pinto beans, you dig? Oh man, some butter and pinto beans, my bad. Maybe a nice big chunk of bacon in that bad boy too, you heard me? And the pinto beans, you know, a nice big chunk of bacon in there. Oh, what? I miss my mama, man. God dang it. I miss my mama. She would make that every Sunday, dude. You come home from church, man, and at lunchtime and eat you a nice bowl of pinto beans with some cornbread. Oh, Lord. Living. Livin. Pawn Star is pretty good too, man. I like a lot of dumb TV though. My bad, John. Oh man, cheddar cheese and jalapenos. Pretty strong, bro. You ain't lying on, brother. You know I like a little bit of spice on my shit, dog. A little bit of spice. I don't like it too crazy, but my father-in-law got us my father-in-law got a thing from somebody, you know, like for the Christmas season or whatever. And it's like a barbecue sauce and some hot sauces. And the mild green hot sauce has two things. It's called, it won the Scovie Award or something. I don't even know. Oh, the old lady, she's on the way. The old lady, she's on the way. She's about to see the skeleton. It's only got two. And the hot sauce got three. I'm not even trying it, dog. The mild hot sauce, that joint was hitting, homie. I don't even know what the fuck, dude. I put it on like, you know, like a little dab, you know, a little dab will ding you. Put a little dab on some shit, man. Last night I was eating that sandwich. I put it on my Wawa sandwich, matter of fact. I like a little bit spicy. Not a lot, though. I can't be doing that shit like they be doing on all these shows and stuff. Grilled cheese, tomato soup, strong combo. That's goated. That's a goat combo right there. That's one of my favorites, really. Like if you got some tomato soup, you get it at Campbell's joint, you throw a little pepper in that bad boy, some garlic, maybe some seasoned salt. Pow, pow, pow. Yeah. I ain't never really been much of a split pea person, man. Like cream peas or whatever either, too. Not really. I like regular peas, but I like my peas and mashed potatoes, man. I rather mix my mashed potatoes and peas up, man. That's the way I like it. Chief, good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you're doing good, brother. Absolutely. Strong family running deep in here tonight. Deep. Yeah. Yeah. Got a lot of people in here. Yeah. Chief, yeah. Chief, yeah. Let me tell you something, Chief. Intercontinental champion. Cup of coffee in the big time, Chief. It's over. Your cup of coffee in the big time. I know you like Rocky Savage. The madness! The madness. Yeah, Chief. The madness! Oh, man. One of my favorites, too. Cream of the crop. Yeah. Oh, the cream of the crop. Yeah. Rises to the top. Yeah. Yeah. I'm looking into the video scope. Chief, I see. I'm looking into the video scope. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah. What? Oh, yeah. Chief! Welcome to the big time, because I'm already here. Yeah! No more questions! Oh, man. We had a good day today, man. We had a good day today. He said, you just said Y and A. I just go like this. Like, really, he doesn't even, like, sometimes he does this, but not really. Usually he just goes like this, but I've added, you know what I mean? I've added a little bit of a finger thing there. You got to, though. Where's my glasses? God damn it. I can't find them. Oh. Yeah, see, Let's get too deep in here, boys. Let's not get too carried away, man. You know, having too much fun. We have too much fun, man. Everybody's got a little bit of a macho man, they do, for sure. What happened? You don't know what I just did? I just put glasses on, that's all. I don't know what you're talking about, Scary. I appreciate you stopping in, though. I appreciate you taking time to chat. I'm lost, but I do appreciate you. I don't mean to sign language anything. Like I said, it's just a macho man. You heard? Macho. Rocky Macho Man. Strong, you heard me? Where the hell's Bigfoot at? I'm unjustifiably in a position I don't want to be in. Yeah, man, it'd be like that sometimes, man. Like, it'll say it's only 2 people watching, but you can see, man, there's Chief here, Diesel Bomber, there's you, that's 3 people. Action said he was here for, a couple minutes. Jessica's been in here, so, you can't always trust the counter, bum. But I'll do a show regardless what the counter says. I ain't scared of the counter. I ain't scared of the counter. You motherfuckers don't scare me. Oh, Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac was the best, man. Love Bernie Mac. He was awesome, dude. God rest his soul. One of the funniest to ever do it. Like I said, that's not really like, my main concern when I'm on here. Like, from every once in a while, I might look up to see like how many people's in here, but uh, Scary, he's just rabble rousing. You know what I mean? He wants to come in and try to see, Bill. Oh, you only got 2 people watching, so I'll hang out with you. Like he's trying to rile me up. It's rage baiting, if you will. That's the term they use now. The kids be using rage baiting. You know, like wants me to flip out, be like, oh, don't try to hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm mean. I'm big and bad. Like he wants me to do all that, like, pump my chest up and all that shit. But unfortunately, unfortunately, I just don't give a fuck. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it, Janet! You should have came in 20, 30 minutes ago. Squingles! Squingles. I know you are, dog. Usually when somebody says they are, like, you gotta know, like, you don't know somebody's big and bad and mean until they tell you. You know what I mean? Usually it's like, that's when you know is when someone tells you, for sure. I've found that to be true. Almost all the time, I found it to be true that the person that runs his mouth the most is probably the meanest son of a bitch you ever met. I'm fucking scared to death as we speak, boys. I'm fucking shaking in my goddamn boots as we speak. I'm just scared to be in the fucking presence of such excellence. I'm just fucking scared to be in the presence of such excellence. I'm fucking, goddamn, trying to think. It's a fancy term, like a $10 word, and I can't think of it, man. Too poor, I reckon. I'm goddamn enamored, boys. Shit, Chief, you working on it though. Every day, trying to be a little better than we was yesterday. Not a lot. We're just trying to be slightly better than yesterday. Barely, Just barely better. Jingles, good to see you. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, man. Let's go. I'm trying to think of what the fuck else we had going on today, man. Besides just going to the gym. Oh, we did the skeleton. The old lady should be here anytime. I'm gonna go see what she says about it. Hold on a second. I'll see if she's here. Nope, not quite yet. Not quite yet. Yep, Mr. Jingles, you see him? Look, Jessica putting up more content all the time. Check it out. Yeah, won't be too much longer though, for sure. Even if she stopped by the store or something, you know, won't be too much longer. I'm trying to think of what else. If I had anything else I wanted to talk about. 22s. Hey, appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in. Oh man, yeah, I think so. They live up north in the northwest. I think so anyway. If I remember correctly. We was talking about it last night. He knows a bunch of people that was on like with Nirvana and stuff. Like, well, you know, around the grunge days and all that. That's what I was saying. I think we was talking to somebody and I was like, hey, you remember like the FSU stuff and all that, like up in Boston, like up in the you know, northeast. And he was knowing all about that. It was crazy. Ton of rain right now. All right on. I know Corruption got some snow. We done got a little bit of snow here, which is kind of out of season, you know, like unseasonably cold here for real, for real. But usually it snows like later in the season, like January, sometimes March, homie. Sometimes it'll snow in damn March in Virginia for real, like real bad, you dig? I'm trying to listen, see when she comes in, you know? I'm trying to listen. I'm gonna run out here real quick and check in with her real quick. She's gonna love it, dude, I'm telling you. She's gonna be out. She's gonna be happy about the skeleton because we hadn't done nothing with it, you know, and we haven't put no lights up. So she's gonna be pretty happy. She's gonna be pretty happy about having the skeleton lit up. Ah, awesome, man. Yeah, she loves it, man. Sorry, y'all. Sorry, Mr. Jingles. I appreciate you looking out, coming by, driving a couple of Damn, Mr. Jingles. That's crazy, man. Thanks for stopping by, man. He said he got pecked in the leg by a damn chicken. Damn it, man. I missed it. Sorry, y'all, but she said she loved it, man. I had to go get her a reaction, you know? Like, and it looks cool, like when you're coming down the road. It looks like a fucking, like he's got one arm up and one arm down. And like, you know, you can see it like in the way I did the ribs too. Like I went around the outside of the ribs and then inside and then around his head, like inside of his jaw and around his head. So it would look like, you know, a circle. I did it a couple times so it looks like a real circle, you know what I mean? Y'all saw it. Shit. Y'all saw it. I'm trying to explain to y'all what it looks like when y'all already seen it earlier. Anyhow, pretty proud of myself. Win. You know what I'm saying? Win. Thanks, Diesel Bomber. I appreciate that, big dog. Oh, damn it. Damn roosters are unruly, though, they are. That's the only way you can get chicks, though. If you want more chickens, I guess. If you don't want more chickens, then I guess you don't have to have a rooster, right? You can just get all hens, I guess. But I ain't never kept chickens, except for my papa. My papa kept chickens, and I'd be there in the summertime. We'd have to feed them and stuff. But, and I know they're dumb as shit. You gotta put them up when it rains and stuff. Or, damn. I mean, you gotta put them up when it rains. But I think it's the turkeys that are dumb. Turkeys are dumb, I think is what it is. I think chickens are smart, actually. But anyway. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That'd be cool, dude. Yeah, we're gonna have fucking skeletons across the world. We're gonna have yard skeletons across the world. This is gonna be awesome. Ah! We're gonna have fucking we're gonna have seasonal skeletons across the world. I'm gonna have you fucking putting your skeleton up all year round too. Like I said, after this we gotta get like a fucking leprechaun suit or something for him. I don't know yet, but we gotta figure out something between now and Memorial Day and shit. I guess we can have him hold a balloon or something for Valentine's Day. I don't know yet. Yeah, they are, man. They're kind of dicks. Just saying. Yeah, I ain't never had them. Like I said, my papa kept turkeys and chickens, and turkeys will drown themselves when it rains. I know that. They'll like go out there and they'll look up and open their mouth and they'll drown themselves. And that's some shit. I don't know why. Like tame ones they keep, I guess. Like of course ones in the wild don't do that, but I don't know. It doesn't sound like it makes sense, but that's what they used to tell me. Maybe they used to tell me that just so we would make sure we put them in. I don't know. And then he had pigs, and he had cows. He had a bull. Fucking he had horses, and I think that's pretty much it, man. We knew people down the road that had deer too. Like they just got into the pens and never left. They like jumped into the pens and they never left. Isn't that crazy? Like once they started getting fed, they were like, "Fuck it, we'll stay here." Isn't that crazy as shit? And like they didn't keep them locked in or nothing. Like they could jump right back over the where they came out. Like the gates were, regular cattle gate type shit. Lots of geese. Hey, Chirpin Homestead, thanks for stopping by. That's awesome, man. You got like a homestead, I'm assuming. They probably taste good. That's what people say. I ain't really never ate ducks before, man. I know they say once you start hunting them though, it's like you get addicted to that shit quick. It's so fun. Like it's a lot of shooting. It's a lot of uh, a lot of time. Seeing targets. Not like hunting when you're hunting deer and elk and antelopes and all kinds of shit like that. Where it's sitting a long time trying to be quiet. You gotta be quiet and you gotta be in a blind because they'll see your ass. But besides that, birds are fucking like birds can. They're like super alert. Oh man, donkeys sometimes they get unruly as a son of a bitch. Sometimes they won't do shit that you want them to do. Sometimes mules are like that too. Like my like my papa used to have to take horses up on the hill all the time. This is what I was trying. I've told this story before, but like my papa was in the Navy and he was in World War II. Well, I mean in the Army. My dad was in the Navy. My bad. My papa was in the Army in World War II or whatever, right? And he had a Purple Heart. He took shrapnel and everything, so he was like really in it. He never talked about it though. Like he never told no stories about it or nothing like that. But not to us anyway, the kids. I don't know if he ever told my dad stories or not. I don't know, Because then my dad went in the military too, you know. So like my whole family was in the military. Really, I was thinking about doing it, but then my ex-wife got pregnant when she was 18. So well, 17-ish. You know what I mean? I was 17, so uh, it wasn't really all that great of a time, you know. Like she didn't want to move away from her parents. Like I didn't want to leave her by herself and shit. Like all that shit, you know. But nevertheless, damn, I forgot what I was talking about now. Uh oh, my papa would take the horses and take them to eat like up on the hill, right? Well, he was a boxer in the army. My bad. He was a boxer in the army, and like they would have like tournaments or whatever. Well, he would take the horses up on the hill and they would eat, you know, and then in the evenings he would go back up to the fields and then bring them back down and bring them up in the yard. Well, he was bringing this horse up into the front yard and we were sitting on the porch just hanging out because like back then there wasn't a whole lot of TV. They didn't have cable. Like there was only like 2 or 3 channels, and so like you just kind of like fucking hung out, you know. So like we was hanging out on the front porch and shit, and my papa was pulling the horses up the front like up the yard, and the horse just stops. And he's like, come on. And the horse would not go, man. It was just done walking for right now. So he turned around, he's pulling on it. He turns around, man, hauls off and knocked the horse out, man. It was crazy as shit. I've never seen such shit in my life. Like, I never wanted my papa to whip my ass because it was always stories like if you really didn't do like what you were supposed to, papa will fuck your ass up, you know? Well, he punched that horse in the side of the head, man. That horse went down, man. It was crazy as shit. And then he just walked away from it. He was fucking fed up, you know? It was crazy as shit, dude. But, like I said, he was a boxer in the army, though, you know? So, but he was a hard man, though. Like, they were real religious, and like my dad would always take me out there and get me drunk and shit, like before I was, you know, supposed to be able to get drunk, you know? And, we'd come back up there to the house to spend the night after we'd been out running the roads, you know, visiting people and drinking and carrying on. Well, I was probably like, I don't know, maybe 15 or so. So he was pretty pissed off about my dad letting me drink and stuff, you know, which you could kind of understand, you know. Uh, well, he ran us up out the house and told us we couldn't stay there, threw damn rocks at us when we was going down the driveway and shit. Yeah, it was crazy, man. It was wild. Ran us the fuck off. It was crazy, man. Like the next day, my dad smoothed it over and everything, but he was hot. He was pissed. He wasn't happy about it. And we all had to go to church on Sunday for sure. Try to make up for it some, you know. Oh, permanent marker's a good one, Abner. Permanent marker's a real good one. Oh man, chirping, I know. That's what I was saying, man. Like we were scared to death. Like my papa was really gonna fuck my dad up if he didn't get out of there, man. It was crazy. Like if he would have got a hold of him, he would have fucked him up. But he didn't get a hold of him before he got back in the Jeep, and you know we ran off. We ran back down the driveway. But yeah, he was in for it though. He was, and he was old then. Like you know what I mean. He was about to whoop my dad's ass, and my dad was old. You know what I mean? Oh man, tough ass dudes, man. You know, he was always kind to us though. The grandkids, man, he was always kind to us though, man. He was never, you know, if you weren't like me and my cousin would stay there over the summer, like I said, so we would get off on the mountains, you know, climbing mountains and like we would go out all day looking for roots and stuff. I know this probably don't sound like uh something that maybe a lot of people are familiar with, but you can go out and find roots and stuff and dry them out and sell them, and then we'd have money to go buy fishing lures and stuff like that. So, and snuff and other things that you weren't supposed to have, you know what I mean? Regardless. So, we'd go looking for roots and, damn, all kinds of plants, man. I can't remember all the stuff we used to go looking for, man. Like my cousin knew what everything looked like and shit, you know. I was just there for the summer, so I was just like helping him, like dig the shit up and dry it out, clean it up, you know. And then we get my papa to take us up there, and we take aluminum cans, and we take the damn roots and stuff. Well, we be up on the hills looking for fucking roots and stuff, and just generally fucking off, you know, chewing tobacco or smoking or doing other things that you're not supposed to do in general, and just away from the house. Well, if he hollered or he whistled for us, man, we couldn't hear him, man. By the time we got back, man, if he had called for us more than 2 or 3 times, man, oh, he would be hot. And then he'd send Mama after us. He wouldn't even talk to us. He'd send Mama to whoop our ass. And she would too, boy. God bless. She'd whip the fucking fire right out of you. Whew. Yeah, when they get to chasing people around. Oh, mutton. People love, or no, is that sheep? Is sheep mutton? No, that's goat. Goat's mutton, ain't it? I don't think I never had no sheep before. I don't think. Not that I recall, anyway. Yeah, I can't never recall eating no sheep, man. I can only imagine, dude. Fucking pecking the shit out of him. That's what I said, man. My cousin Jimmy, man, the one I got this tattoo for, he had this tattoo on his back. And man, we was out there, and like I said, I stayed with him in the summer times, you know what I mean? So he's like my brother kind of in the summertime. Well, me and him was jumping over into the fucking hog pen to feed the hogs. Well, when I stepped over the fence, my pants were hanging down, and it got caught on the barbed wire, and it tripped me up, and I fell. Well, the fence is an electrified fence, so it's shocking me, right? And then I raised my leg up, so I'm laying on the ground, and I got my leg up, right? And I'm like looking at my cousin, and he's fucking dying laughing, man. Like he's just over there like dying laughing, kind of fell into the damn pig pen. And every time my leg goes down, meh, and I'm like, come on, man, turn it off. And he's like dying laughing, man. It took a good minute for him to get over and turn it off, man. And I'm like trying to hold my leg up. And like I said, like I said, I was always kind of a portly fucker. So, a little bit kind of a fat kid my whole life. And I don't know, man. It was hard to hold my fucking leg up that high, So it shocked me about 5 or 6 times before he got his ass over there, Right, that's what exactly Diesel Bomber. He couldn't move, he's sitting there fucking laughing. Like every time I hurt myself, he'd laugh at me, man. Every time, man. Like if I'd fall down or something, man, and fuck myself up, he'd laugh. Just the way he was, Oh, right. Looking out for the eggs. Huh. Yeah, that's what we're saying. The damn roosters are the same damn way, Just mean fuckers. You're intruding on their property when you go up in the pen. And man, that rooster, man, he'll look at you and look at it like if you show any fear when he looks at you, man, he's gonna test your ass for sure. Like when my papa would go into the fucking into the chicken coop, they wouldn't do nothing. You know what I mean? When my papa would go in there, the rooster wouldn't do shit. But as soon as we went in there, man, he'd be like, I want to get the fucking head bobbing and shit, man. I'm like, motherfucker, I'm gonna I'll fucking kick the shit out of you, man. Y'all ever see the kid, man, and his dad? Y'all ever see the kid and his dad on the farm? And the rooster comes around the corner and like pins the kid between, like he couldn't go nowhere else, like he couldn't run from him. He's like, don't run from him, don't run from him. He turns around, he's kicking him, kicking at him, kicking at him. Go, 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 go. He's tripping, dog. It's funny as shit. You gotta see it. He's probably like 10, 12 years old, something like that. The kid, he's like, don't be scared of him. Don't be scared of him. Right. Yeah. Oh, shit. It's hilarious, man. It's like a meme or something, too. Like, it's hilarious, dude. You gotta see it. If you type anything in like it, I guarantee you it'll come up. Young kid in the rooster or something like that, man. I guarantee it's probably a meme of them, but. Ah, man. Well, damn, boys. We've been on here for a good while, man. Oh, yeah, yeah. Once it gets after the kids and stuff, I guess, man. But I don't know, though. They're kind of doing what they're supposed to do, too. You know, you get pissed off at them, but, you know, what are you going to do, man? It's terrible. But it's also the way of life, too. You know, it is what we do. Unfortunately, you know, shit, I don't know. Y'all know what I'm saying. It's a way of life. Shoot, man, some of them people, man, like out in the country, dude, they'll just go over and yank him by his fucking head. The chickens, you know, roosters or hens, they'll yank them up by their neck. Done, son. It's like, what the fuck? Dinner's ready. That's what just flopping its fucking wings and shit still. That's a wild scene, dude, for real. Like, if you ain't never seen it, it's a wild scene. For sure. That's why I like, and it just tastes totally different. Like, you would understand, like, it's hard to understand what chicken tastes like. It doesn't taste like chicken from the store. Like, when you eat chickens that you raise and you feed them yourself, and they have I don't know, it's a different taste to them, though. I know that, like, it's like, it has like a gaminess, not like a gaminess like beef or like deer meat. It has a gaminess like a bird flavor, you know? Like, if, I don't know if you've ever had a different type of bird, but like doves or like quails or pheasant or anything like that. Like, it all has kind of a, like a wild bird has a kind of like a, I don't know, it's different. It's a little bit different. But it's good as shit though, man. It's got kind of a, like the flavor of it, it has kind of like a, I don't know, it's hard to fucking explain. I can't think of nothing that it tastes like, you know what I mean? But it has a flavor that is, it's delicious for sure. If you ever get like a, you know, fresh chicken meat from uh like a farm that actually like don't, you know, mass produce chickens. Like, that's the problem, man, is when they have like 2 billion chickens in a warehouse. That's when it's kind of like they're walking through every day trying to pick out the ones that passed away and stuff. It's crazy. Like, I don't know if you ever seen it, but right, yeah, that's what I was saying. Yep, exactly. Diesel bomber. Yep. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what dude used to say all the time. I think I've only had it one time. Like doves too. Like, the dude went out and got them, you know, and shared it with me, man. But it's like a little piece, like the breast meat's like a little nugget. You know, it's not much to it. But God bless, is it good? It's like having like a little half-dollar, you know, something that's just like, I don't know, exquisite type meat, you know? It is. It's tasty. You don't have to do a whole lot with it. You know, maybe a little salt and pepper, and that's it. Oh man, I bet you love that, dog. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I bet you love that, dog. And it's a lot of protein, lean. protein, you know. Holy mackerel. Like we got those things, what are they called, man? I forget what they're called. They're like this tall, they're like those wild chicken kind of things, man. I can't remember what they're freaking called. We used to get them over there at the house. Uh God bless America. Guineas or whatever they're called. What are they called? God dang it. They're like a big tall bird, man. Like that comes in that would come in the yard. It's like a wild chicken or something, man. Yeah, that's it. They're crazy looking, man. Like I wanted to shoot one bad with the crossbow, but I didn't because I was scared I was gonna miss it. And I didn't know if they were in season or not, but it was on my property, so I was probably good to go for real, you know. But the neighbor had chickens, so I wasn't for sure if it was the neighbor's chicken or not, you know. And so I was like, man, I'm about to clip this jewel, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to eat this son of a bitch. The old lady's like, it might be the neighbors. I'm like, I don't think it is, man. I'm pretty sure that's a wild bird. I'm almost positive of it. And it wasn't the neighbors' chickens. The neighbors had chickens, but not like that, you know. Like I said, it was definitely a wild bird. It was something I had never seen before. Like you just said, that's probably exactly what it was. Helmet guinea fowl. Huh. I wonder how the fuck they got over here then. Somebody must have had them as pets or something, huh? I don't know. But like I said, they were crazy, dude. They were crazy, dude. They were like, or maybe they were the neighbors. I don't know. Maybe they kept them pinned up better than they did the regular chickens, you know what I mean? That might have been it then. Maybe they did. Maybe they were keeping them and they just got out that one time and came in the yard. Because, you know, we didn't have nothing in our yard. So the chickens would come over into our yard to get after all the bugs that was in the yard, you know, in the ground. Because they done ate everything out of their yard. So they were like, oh, well, shoot, we'll scoot right across here and eat over here, you know? They don't know whose yard it is. But maybe they kept them locked up better and let the other ones kind of like, you know, get around. Because the rooster and the damn, because he would come at you, man. I'd be like, go on, motherfucker. They had a damn little dog too. He'd do the same shit, come up barking at me and wouldn't go on. I'm like, go on, man. Like, what the fuck, you little fucker? He come up yapping at me, man. I'm like, I'm in my yard, man. You go home. And then they'd start yelling for him and he'd take off, you know. I'm like, go on now. And he'd be like, fuck you. And then I'd like turn and be like, you know, in the same like you know, square up with him. And he'd be like, and I'm like, go on, get back to the house. I can't remember what he was, man. He's like a little dog though. He wasn't like, you know, a Chihuahua or nothing. He was a mix of something. He might have been like mixed with Chihuahua and something else, but see, that's weird because I only seen him like the one or two times. Might have not been the neighbors. Maybe it was somebody else's. Because there's like a whole neighborhood that was like up behind our house. So it might have been somebody's back there. And they just happened to stray over there that one time. I was ready to shoot one of them with the crossbow, though I was. I didn't, but I was ready to. I was fitting to. Well, shit, man. I'm going to go inside, y'all. I hate to run out of here when we got new people like Chirping Homestead. I hope I see you again, man. We got on a little bit earlier tonight, seeing as we got to the gym and back. So, but man, all right, y'all. Look, I'm gonna get in here and hang out with the old lady for a little bit before we gotta go to bed and get up and go back to work tomorrow. So, at least my jacket was at the gym, man. That would have really sucked if my jacket wasn't at the gym. I was about to be really bummed out, dude. Like I've said before, the last time I fucking left it there, I went back and got it the same night, and I went on live, and I was like, "Well, we gotta go run back to the gym real quick because I can't leave it there and then have it be gone because I need it, and I can't just leave it, you know. Somebody will take it." And like I said, that thing's a couple $100 if I was to try to replace a damn North Face parka. Them some bitches are too expensive, man. Like I don't even know where the fuck it came from, to be honest with you. It might have been her dad's or something. I'm not sure. And like he just gave it to us. But like I said, I can't remember where it originally came from. I think it did come maybe from, I don't even know. Like I said, like one day I was like, "Oh, look at this motherfucker right here." It was at the house, you know. So it wasn't like I went out and bought it. You know what I'm saying? It was at the house, you know, the old house. But anyway, like I said, I would never be able to replace that motherfucker. But y'all be good now. I'm gonna get inside and try to kick back for a little bit. I appreciate everybody. I hope everybody's having a good holiday season. I know we haven't talked much about that, but hopefully, if you happen to run into somebody, even if you don't like them, man, just be cool with people because it is the holiday season. Just pretend you like them, until it's next year or something. Then you can go back to being like, But for right now, man, let's be cool to people, man. Let's be nice to everybody around us and try to be nice to ourselves. Don't be so hard on yourself like I am all the time. And tell your loved ones you love them. Because I'll be forgetting, or they be forgetting. I'll be forgetting sometimes, I guess. Everybody does, though, You got to tell your loved ones how you feel about them. That way, you never know. You never can tell, man. It's a cold world out here, man. You see it in the news every day, dog. Crazy. All right. God willing, the creek don't rise. We'll catch up with y'all tomorrow.